Today we're going to draw a chick coming out of an eggshell. So this is what the final illustration will look like. So go ahead and take out a plain piece of paper and a pencil. The first thing you're doing is you're going to draw the eggshell. So it's going to take up pretty much most of the bottom part of your paper. So you're going to draw a letter U shape. Make sure it doesn't touch all the way to the bottom, just like that. Then you're gonna lightly draw a curve. This is gonna be your guideline to draw the zigzaggy part of the shell. So you're gonna lightly draw it just as a guide so you don't really see it. So just very faint, you can't really see it. Just see very light. See the difference between that line and this line? Now you're gonna draw a smaller upside down U shape for the chick. So just like that. So I'm leaving a little bit of room on the side. So I'm gonna start drawing right now. And here's your chick. Okay. So now you're gonna draw the zigzags along those guidelines. So start here on the left side, and then you're just gonna go up, down, all the way through. And it does not have to be perfect. So some could be bigger, taller, all the way to the tip, just like that. Now you're gonna draw a few number 3 looking like shapes, and those are gonna be the wings on this side. So I'm just gonna draw backwards 3 here, and then a 3 on this side for the other side of the wing. Okay, and there's a little bit up here for the hair. Then to complete the wing, you're gonna draw like a J shape. And the same on the other side, just like that. Okay, and you're gonna draw one more here. Okay, so now we're gonna draw the beak. The beak is a diamond shape, right about there in the middle of the face, just like that. And then we're gonna draw 2 ovals. 1, 2, and with request, make them look like cutie eyes. So you're gonna draw 2 little circles, one up top and one on the bottom of your oval on both sides. And then you're gonna fill in everything but those little circles inside the eye. And same thing on the other eye. Oops. Okay, I'll fill that in. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna finish the shell around the chick. So there's a little bit of room right here. So you're just gonna draw a line from this corner to the wing. So it looks like the chick is actually sitting inside the shell. Okay, and I'm gonna draw a line here. Now, with that empty space, you're just gonna fill in so it looks like the chick is sitting inside the eggshell. Okay, so I'm filling in only just that little corner, just like that. So now it looks like the chick is actually in the inside, okay? So now, we're gonna, so it looks like, so it doesn't look like your chick is just flying in the air. We need to add some grass. So I'm gonna draw some grass lines. Just random, it could go in front of the eggshell, below it, on the side. And then we're gonna color that in. Okay, so that's it as far as the drawing. So as far as coloring your picture, before we start using colors, go ahead and the eggshell's white. So usually when it's white, I like to add some smudging just to make it look more three-dimensional, that it's popping out, that it's an actual rounded shape for the egg. So just random smudge marks, just like this, okay? Okay, and when you think you're happy with the way the eggshell looks like, then you could stop smudging. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna get your green crayon. I like to use 2 different shades of green, okay? Usually, I start with a darker green. The darker green is where I do the outlining part, because I like to outline the grass, your grass lines that you did with your pencil. And when you color it in, you're gonna color horizontally, just like this, but you don't fill it in all the way, because you're gonna add a different shade. So I'm gonna use the yellow green and fill in the white spots. Sometimes grass, it's not just one color. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill that in. Now we're pretending that the egg and the chick sitting on the grass, that the sun is somewhere up here. So because of that, we're gonna add a shadow. So it looks like if the sun is on the left side, on the bottom right is where you're gonna add the dark part of the shadow where the egg is sitting on. So here's the egg. So underneath the egg, I'm gonna color with my darker crayon, darker green. I'm gonna color underneath just parts of the grass where you think the shadow would be reflecting from the light. The shadow is gonna be sitting right there underneath the eggshell. See how it's a little bit darker now? So now it looks like that's the shadow of the chick and the eggshell. So I'm coloring dark, and then I'm gonna start going light as I move away from the shadowy area. And then I feel like, well, I think I need to add a little bit more color over here, so it's not just white. Okay, just like this. And I think that's about good enough for me as far as the shadow underneath the eggshell and the chick. So when we color the chick, I like to use 2 different colors also for the beak. So for the beak, you're gonna color in the diamond, outline it with a darker crayon, work your way towards the center lighter, and then I'm gonna use the actual orange and fill in that spot, okay? As for the chick, I like to use the dandelion color, so it's not as bright. You could actually see the dandelion over the regular yellow, so I'm gonna outline the chick, and then on your own, you could go ahead and erase your outline of your chicks so it's not showing in your drawing. But I'm just gonna show you just coloring darker to light as I taught you. Okay, so I'm just gonna color it faster. Okay, just like that. Same thing for the wings. Okay, and then finally, for the sky, you could have a sunset, you could just do regular blue sky. So there it is, and then I'll show you my finished picture again, and that's it. Okay, well, thank you so much for your attention today. Until next time.